So communicating, part of that is listening, and we don't do
Big
it.
part of it.
And us guys have a real tough time in doing that because we're fix-its. You know, I know Dave and I both are, you know, fix-its. So what I've taught my wife is to, when you need to vent, say, look, I need to vent a minute. I go, okay, turn mind off, listen. I need your help means turn my mind on and search for a solution. Those are two things that will help communicate, send and receive, clarify or confirm. Communication doesn't happen unless both parties really understand what has been said.
Right.
So send a message, I receive it, I give you feedback, you either clarify it or confirm it, and we have less stress.
That's exactly
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah, I lost a dear friend of mine about a week and a half ago after a long battle with cancer and attending his celebration of life service last week. I heard him described in a way I've never heard anybody describe David, and he kind of fits this listen thing. And I thought back, this is Mike Moore when he's described, and was described by the guy preaching his celebration. But he talked about Mike wanted to be interested more than interesting. That he cared so much about people, put so much into listening to people's issues, trying to talk with them. He wasn't a professional counselor like I'm not, but still had a responsibility in his church and loved the young people, talk to them. But the idea that Mike wanted to be interested in what their problems were, help bring solutions. He wasn't care that they found him to be the interesting person. It was all about others, not about self. So just a fabulous thing.
That's so true. Most people just want to be heard. They just need to talk.
And loved.
Yeah,
And
if
feel
you love me
loved,
enough or
yeah.
care about me, I just need
Just
to get it off my
listen.
chest. A lot of my work is not trying to come up with solutions. Most times it's letting them talk because I want to empower people
Right.
and give them the tools to make their decisions they
Right.
need to make. Like
Exactly.
this gentleman did.
Right.
He empowered them by listening to them
Absolutely.
and encouraging
That's right.
them.
That's right.
And this is what we've got to do now.
That's
More
right.
than any time is let people talk. A friend of mine came in and said he works his teenager works at Arby's. Well, you know, they can't let them
No
eat
lobby,
in,
right.
but they can walk in order and leave. He said they'll walk in and people will just come in and just start talking. and he said, I feel like a bartender at Arby's. I'm just sitting there listening while the order's getting ready, and they just need to talk, and they'll leave and go, thank you for listening.
Right. Right.
So you don't have to be a professional counselor to be a good listener.
And that shows you how God made us, being social people, right?
And our
We
little
need each
children,
other.
our teenagers, especially our kids, our children, they're missing their friends.
Yes, they are.
And they may need a little more attention from mom and dad just to play with me, just to sit and talk with me. Why can't we go to school? Why can't I go out? That's heartbreaking when you
Right.
say, honey, I can't fix that,
Right.
but I can love you through
Right.
it.
Right, and the things you said a while
Listen.
ago about giving people the tools so they'll be able, that's what we do in real estate.
Yes.
We give them the tools, the knowledge that they need, so which decision do you want to make? And we'll go with you. We'll consult you and guide you all the way on which decision. You just given the tools and the knowledge
and sometimes
and
just
clarity
just not going off the cuff and go, I got to do something right now.
yeah,
Maybe not.
right.
And I know about that much of real estate stuff. I mean, really, y'all are the experts.
Yeah.
But it makes a lot of sense to tell people, let them know, here's where we're at.
The
Here's where
choices.
you want to go. Just like financial advisors, don't panic. Ride out the storm. You're going to be great in
Right.
the long run.
Right, exactly.
And that's what we have to give hope. We're going to be great in the long
That's
run.
right. That's right. It's very temporary. Exactly.
It's just interesting enough, we've just kind of coined a phrase or theme fuel right now for our business along the lines of what the two of you just talked about. When we tell our clients it's your money, it's your home, it's your money, trust Ann or team. And that's because we realize it is. It's not ours. We're just trying to be the best, help you be the best stewards of that
Steward of it,
resource
yeah.
and carry you through.
Make the best
The
decision.
trust is important in that.
Yeah.
relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you.
David, thanks for spending time with us today.
My joy. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.